What's going on, everybody? Good evening. Thursday night round here going on. We are going to be heading out to play Highland Park. So this is a round with GS Pro. So didn't get to play a Sunday round this week. Been kind of battling like a cough thing. I don't know, like something that happens at schools. You got a wife that works at schools. You get this stuff. But if you have any questions or anything, please send those in. And if you're new to the channel, make sure you check out some of our videos. We have videos 4 and 5 for the Launch Monitor Mastery. 4 will be out on Sunday. 5 will be out next Sunday. And then I'm also going to do a little studio tour, kind of show you how, or kind of show you my setup, so how I do all this stuff. Okay, so if you're interested in that, we will have that. I believe that's Wednesday next week. And also, if you're interested in swing analysis, we are doing a special on those. I have a link down below. It's $25 for those right now. So make sure you take advantage of that. You can get as many of those as you want. So, all right, here we go. I haven't played. I've hit a few balls, but honestly, I haven't been playing, and I'm going to try not to cough and all that. Make it sound like I'm healthy. Feel all right. It's just this little cough that I've got. All right, driver. I hate holes like this straight away. But, because you got to like pick something to do. And just hope. So that worked pretty good. We like that. I did do a little adjustment on my driver. I turned it down a touch. So it's down to like an 8 degree. So I've noticed I've gotten a little bit faster with that, which has been nice. That one was slow, but that was the first swing of the day too. So we'll give ourselves a little credit of that. Let's take a look up here. We've got 128. Let's see. So a little downwind. First little wind out of the right. I want to hit gap wedge, but I'm worried I won't get it there. So, because it's still a little early in the round, so I'm going to hit a smooth little pitching wedge. Oh, and hit it terribly. Oh, baby. Not that one. All right, good start. There we go. I do have the chat up too. If you got any questions, anything like that, feel free to ask away. Ask how I hit that great shot right there. That would be good. 30 yards. Here we go. 30 yards. We gotta let it release a little coming out of the rough. Not too much. All right, we're good. Make up for it. We'll make up for it. My tee, I saw, went up onto the top of the enclosure. That happens sometimes. So now I've got to get another one. Let's hope it doesn't happen again. All right, here we go. 257. So par 5. Trying to aim it right out at that 257 dot. Little heely, get through that. Get through that, give me a look. Right there would be great. Okay, we got a look. 180, so we've got a look here. Been doing a lot of work with the face impact, all that good stuff. And so one of the things I've been trying to do in my swing is trying to lower my hands so I'm trying to work on not hitting on the toe, which is what I tend to do. So we're trying to kind of flex into it a little more as we come down. I've got a 5-iron here, got to hit it low, have it move a little right. The wind should do that. And try and get it up there on the green. So we just got a putt. 2-putt birdies are always nice. We'll take that. So that one didn't really try and do too much there. Just other than keep the ball low, then let the wind take it to the right, and we're good. Now we got this one, 260 I saw to the end. So we need to look at that. Into the wind. It's down. Kind of a tight hole here. Pin in the back right. So kind of got an interesting decision. You know, typically I like to send it. You know, that would be typically what you're supposed to do. So and I don't like 3-wood. Here's why I don't like 3-wood is because I feel like it's going to lay me back too far where I might actually get blocked out. Anyway, so we don't like that. All right. Let's see. We're going driver. So we're going to send it at that left corner because that's going to give us a good angle. Soft. I pulled it a little bit of where I wanted to go, but somewhere down the left was my thinking to get an angle. Now, looking at it again, this is where it was kind of hard. I felt like those trees were going to block me out, which they did, but I should have, you know, if I'm right, I can go up and over. Now we've got an issue. And the issue is, how do we get under the tree but over the water? So this is interesting. So those trees are over the water. Okay, so if I just crash them into the trees, I'm probably okay. So here's what I've got. I've got a 6-iron. That should be plenty to stay under the tree, you know, low enough loft. But then I need it to hook. So I'm going to, which is going to be tough out of the rough because you don't get as much spin. So again, what would happen if it just goes straight? It's going to crash into those trees, probably be okay. So we're trying to hit a hook. Pretty good. A little hard, but obviously we'll take that. So right there, all it comes down to is just through, let the club head release. Feel like you're just swinging out a little bit at it, and we will take that shot. Okay, 12 yards. Pretty basic one here. Just pitch it on, let it release. Kind of like that. Could have made it if we got it started a little more left, but that's okay. Got to get out and do my first chipping outside. Wasn't bad. I still got work to do on that front, but, you know, we'll get there. Interesting little hole here. Man, this is a tight golf course. Okay, so I got a couple options. I can try to go up and over with a draw, or I can just play, you know, play something to, you know, right about there, which seems like the better play. I don't know if I can make it up and over the trees all the way out there. By the time it gets out there, it's going to be coming back down. So, of course, if you pull 3-wood, that's not going to be good either. If I hit it like that, driver would have got over. Get through. Somehow go through all of it. Oh, that is so lucky. We'll take it. We will definitely take it. So, yeah, I'm trying to work on this kind of like crunchy feel. It's almost like I'm doing a crunch when I'm coming down. Because that helps you keep the club head more out. And I feel like I'm hitting it okay. I've actually got a lot more control over drawing the ball. A little 40-yard shot. Hit it too hard. I felt it. I crushed that. Oh, an inch too far. That's brutal. Hit it so solid. So we're just trying to kind of stay down in that crunch type feel. And it does seem to be working pretty good. I'm feeling like I'm hitting pretty good. Just got a couple of things I've got to work on with it. But I've been liking the numbers that I get from it. Driver, just trying to hit it as good as we can. Stay down the left side away from that tree. And I feel like I've been hitting the driver a little better, a little more solid. You know, I went and played. I was able to get some 170. Played a simulator round. Played on the new full swing stuff, which was interesting. We had some issues with light, but it was cool how it worked and all that. I was able to get a few 170s for ball speeds, so that was good. 135, another pitching wedge. Hold it. Get off the green. It's got to be fairway, right? Yeah, okay. Hold it. So that was good. But yeah, been just kind of working on stuff. So let's see, got a hard right to left or left to right slope. $16. Same thing, just kind of pitch it on, let it release out a little bit. Coming off the fairway, it's going to stop a little faster. So you can just hit it. All right, here's a good pin for me to work on something. I'm going to try my little draw here. Got my 9. I'm going to try to draw it. It's going to be against this wind, so it should keep it straight. Let's see what we can do. Nope. Wasn't bad. I just left the face open. Hit it good. That's all right. Got our par. Okay. Let's see here. 372. Same thing. Driver straight away. Kind of got a little under that one, a little high on the face, and we're back into the wind, so not a good time to not hit it dead out of the center. All right, we're uphill and a little in the wind, so we're going to hit a full 9. All right, let's see. Let's just drive a 9 back there. Oh, I hit it really good, but I blocked it again. Ugh. That block. All right, let's see, 20. Let's see. Pretty flat lie, a little uphill. It's going to hit and release left. So we're going to try to carry it maybe 15 with a little bit of loft. The slope's going to help that. So we're just trying to carry it on the edge and let it kind of release down, kind of like that. And there we go, par 5 coming up. Let's do it. See what we get here. So sending it, we're gonna have to get it down there. There's a lake down there, so we're gonna try to send this into the air. Got a little helping wind, a little tiny bit. Pulled it. I hammered it. Get through there and then I can lay it up. Got some yardage on it. Uh-oh, we might not be laying it up. We might got a problem, because we might be trying to get up there. Uh-oh. Okay, so let's scout this out. Obviously, we got to stay right of that tree. So, you know, right away looking at it, okay, there's a lake right there, or there's a river right there. So, no chance of doing this shot, because I got to aim like right here, and this ball really has to hook, and it's got to be up. And man, I want to try it, because the layup's not great either. You know, this one would depend. In real life, it would really depend on what the lie was. How much club am I going to get on the ball? Okay, you know, because if I'm doing this, it's like, all right, I've got to hit you know, it's just going to be 140 yards. So, I mean, it's going to be like a little smooth 9-iron to lay it up. So, I guess that's the play. Kind of hurts, but we got to lay it up. I mean, it's just the way it all sits up there. So, all right. And I hit a really good one. So, should be just trying to hit it down there 140. That's all right. I would rather be in the fairway, but that's fine. Shouldn't be that big of a deal. Hit it good. All right, now we got our 100-yard shot. This is a goal. This is something I got to work on in the next couple weeks, getting my yardages, especially for like 100. Kind of don't really know how far I hit it. So I'm going to hit a sand wedge. And wasn't bad. But yeah, I don't have them like completely dialed in yet. Just kind of feel like I'm hitting and hoping a little on those. Up. So this one's interesting. Up into the wind, 170. It's kind of a tweener. For me, I'm going to hit a smooth 6. Try to kind of hit a little flatter shot. Pulled the heck out of it. So get off the green. Okay. There we go. Pulled it. Definitely hit it flatter. And I hit it good. All right. So this is a shot we are working on. So we're going to bust it out right now. Playing more of these shots with, I've got my 55 degree. And just playing these with a little bit less loft. And, you know, allowing for a little bit more run. Hey-oh, love it. Because I think it's just easier to play them. You know, I got to get back to that a little bit. I'm playing shots with too much loft when I don't need to. It's nice to have it, but, you know, I need to just play it and just keep it simple. Bump it on, let it go. All right, here we go. Driver. Oh, that's left. I'm just at the bottom of the swing. Get down. Get by that tree, but not in the water. Okay. I'm hammering it. Like that one's hit super hard. You know, there's 163 ball speed. But it's just a little, I can feel it at the bottom. My hands are just kind of flash. They're just flash, kind of like taking over. So let's see here. Coming out, a little left out of this. This one's tricky because you got to get the ball up out of the rough. I need height. Ball's not going to spin as much. So I need height. So that would dictate that I should hit my gap wedge and try to hit it hard. However, I don't know if I'll get it there. It's uphill. Wind's like across, but maybe hurting a touch. So I'm going to try to have a pitching wedge. I'm going to hit it a little smoother, which I don't like doing when I got to go over stuff. But I'm going to put the ball in the front of the stance so I don't have to take off as much and I can hit it higher. And try and like cut it a little bit. You know, because then when the ball goes forward, your path's going to be more left. So I can cut it and see if I can try to like fillet one in there a little bit. And not a bad shot, but you can see I just didn't quite get it. Up 10, so pretty flat. It's only 10 feet, downwind. I'm going to hit an 8. See if we can get 8 there. That felt really good. Let's see if we got enough. Definitely had enough. Bite. Just kind of rode the wind a touch. to the right, but I hit that pretty good. I like the feel. Another thing I got to do in my swing, I just got to get that club face just up a touch. Something I got to do in my short game as well. All right, come on now. Let me get my par. Let's just make this easy. We can speed it up with the space bar. Oh. Okay, well, we just said we're working on this, so this is going to be another one. Kind of looks like a little bit of a tricky little pin, like it's almost up and over a rise, right? So let's take a look at our map. So you can see, yeah, it's like downhill in this low area, and then it's going to go up, and then, it's pretty much just up. So this should just be a little bump. Again, just a little less loft, and just bump it on, let it release. Just such a simpler way to play them than what, and it's what I used to do a long time ago when I was, scoring my best. Funny part is I hit the ball way better than I ever did in my career golf-wise, but I don't score nearly as well, and that is just because of my short game. It is not as good. Oh, it's in my pocket. Okay, let's send it. Hit it solid, but faded it. Should be all right. I'm liking how out of the center. It's been huge having the face impact. It really has. I've been working a ton with that. All right. Whoop. Ooh, this is a tough little pin. Very tough pin to approach from the rough from this distance. So, obviously we'll take a par. So we're just trying to figure out what's the best shot. I'm thinking it's going to be like a 6. I'm kind of in between. Ball's going to take off right because I'm on a slope. Downhill lie, so it's going to come off low. I'm really trying to get it back there. I don't want to come up short in 3-putt territory on the front right of the green. So I am going to take 6. I was debating 7, but I do want to make sure I get back there. And we're going to try and just hold a draw off this slope and try to keep it from going too far right. And honestly, if this just gets in the circle and stays, that was kind of a perfect shot would have been in that. I really was trying to get it in that little bit of a corner of the circle there. That was about all I felt like I could do. So we tried. It was a good shot. It just didn't work out, but there's not much you can do about that. You got to just put your plan in place, go for it. Pitching wedge here. Going to try to throw it up a little higher. Let it ride that wind a little. Definitely not a full one. Interesting one there. Okay, bunker mat's coming. All right, let's see. 19. Excited to get to work on some bunkers too. Although this hasn't been bad. 19. Hit it really clean. I didn't even barely hit any sand on that one. That ball came out fast. Oh man, that's a bummer. That's just kind of derailing the round. Just a little. Just didn't really hit too many bad shots. Let's see. 498. Trying to send it with the wind. As long as we're inside the trees, we're fine. .234 downwind, down 13 yards. How are we hitting them? We're actually hitting them okay. We're saying I was working on, I've been doing a lot of work with the face impact stuff on my game, you know, and finding I hit it a lot on the toe, which I knew. That wasn't a shocking revelation. So just made some adjustments for that. So I've been hitting it a lot better. That was a 4-iron. Ball was going to come off right. Just don't hit the path up. Brutal. Is that in bounds? Oh man, I did not need that path. Let's see here. This is going to be fun. Didn't yet need that path hit. I was planning on coming up short and just having a pitch, and then we got really in trouble there. Okay, so got to go under the tree. This one, in real life, it would depend on the read that I have on the ground. It would depend on what I had thought the ground was going to do. I would try and like just roll it up and over the hill if it was at all dry or dusty or anything. Here I don't have that read. So what we got to do is just hit it up front of the tree. So like that's one where I would try to hit it low and run it up there, but you really can't do that in here. So I really just got to get it to a spot where I can play it, which I think is now. That even got killed faster than I thought it would. But let's see. A little 30-yarder. This ball's going to get up real high off the slope. So, yeah, brutal. Brutal path break. What are you going to do? Let's see what we can do. 10 yards. Just pitch it on, let it release. How about a make? Brutal there. All right, let's see. We got to get it back at least to even. Let's see if we can birdie two of the last four. So what are we broadcasting? You're broadcasting live scramble tonight. Looking for a co-host. Is that you asking if I want a co-host? 377. Hit it really solid. Just trying to stay up. I was thinking I'd stay up the right and everything's going to kick left. But maybe a little too much up the right. .125. Let's see. Pitching wedge coming in, uphill into the wind. Got to start it off to the right. Because of the slope, didn't hit it hard enough. Get off the green. This is going to be a very frustrating round. I haven't hit a lot of bad shots. I have not hit a lot of bad shots, and we're just racking up a string of bogeys. Well, this isn't a bogey yet, we'll say that, although certainly is getting much farther away. Okay, so this is one where We got to go up over this big giant hill, obviously. So this is one I like to play with. I'm going to try it. I normally would play it with a 60. And we'll go from there. So 38. Try to carry it on top and let it release. Didn't quite carry it far enough. I might be able to do that. Is that you said 6 o'clock? It's 7:30 here, so. All right. Let's see. Driver coming at you. 255. Interesting hole. We're going to send it out and then go straight to the right. Hit that really good. I think the goal was to try to stay short of this tree on the right. You can see I'm going out there and I'm not getting it. I hit that one really good. Yeah, I need to finish strong. I'm coming off of feeling sick all week and now I'm losing it. Actually, I haven't hit a bad, I honestly feel pretty good. I've hit a lot of good shots, but I just keep like rolling off the greens or finding the spot that I can't find. So, oh well. 8-iron, here we go. Like, that's hit so good. That's got to be good. Bite. Oh, I hit that so well. So, I've been at least I'm taking that away. At least it's I'm taking that away from this. It's like, yeah, I am hitting it very solid. So, for me, doing the face impact stuff is paying off quite a bit. Feeling good about that. Just missing them by inches. So hit a little on the toe there. Get away from that tree. Not bad. It's way uphill, so gotta stay under that tree. So I definitely would be interested in doing that hosting. We're on a just hanging out. Supposedly we've got like 6 inches of snow coming tomorrow. So they've already told people to work from home and all that stuff. This is, that was a weird one. We'll give it that. I will say I have gotten a couple of weird, ever since they did a recent update, which it always makes me nervous when there's an update, because then there's always something happens, then they got to go back and work on that, and so have noticed a couple of weird things with that. But anyway, 51, little wedge. And here we go. So we're doing the opposite of finishing strong right now, but that's all right. Let's see here, 241. Trying to just send 3 wood. Hit that one pretty strong. All right, let's see. 98 downhill. All right, let's finish with a strong wedge. Gotta aim it a little right. Just a little sand wedge in here. For once, just throw it in there. Go in. All right, we got one to finish on strong. Man, what a bad stretch there in the middle. That's brutal. Anyway, so cool. Anyway, again, if you got any questions, please, leave comments, all that. Yeah, we'll get it going. We'll keep it going again Monday or Sunday. We'll have Launch Monitor 4, and then 5 is next Sunday. Wednesday is going to be, we'll take a tour of all this so show you how I set all this stuff up, because I do get a lot of questions on that. So we'll do that as well. But good to be back playing, make it through a round, and get it going. So we'll do all that. But yeah, thanks everybody. Thanks for being here, and we'll see it again. And yeah, if you want to send me a message about doing the your event here, let me know. I'm in.